Hello, living creatures. This is Life Yomi. Today we're gonna talk about the secret that the fox of the Little Prince reveals to the Little Prince. The secret is everything that is essential in this life is invisible to our eyes. It can be seen only with our hearts. Lovely message. Actually, we're not gonna talk about that secret. We're gonna talk about the other secret that the fox reveals, the Little Prince. For those who didn't read the book, the fox, here we have the fox meets the Little Prince. And in the very first encounter, before they become friends, the fox explains the Little Prince how to become friends. He uses the word tame, to tame. And he says, at first, we're going to see each other from afar. Then I'm going to approach a little bit. Then I'm going to allow you to approach me. Then we're going to have some time together. And then organically, without any agreement, I will know that you will visit me every day at 4. And at 3, I'm going to get excited. And that's how we build rituals in our friendship. It's something organic. Later in the book, later in their friendship, the fox also tells that we are responsible for the things we tame. And when the fox is talking to the Little Prince about the rose that the Little Prince is in love with, he says, the rose is important to you, not because it is the most important rose in the universe. It could be an ordinary rose. It is important to you because of the time you have given to it. And that goes back to the fact that taming, it's a daily effort. And I think that's the biggest secret in this book, in The Little Prince. Now let's forget about roses and friends and taming and all of that. And let's think about any project we have in life. That episode I want to film. That book I want to write. That marathon I want to achieve. That certification I want to get. All of those things, they are approached in the same way, little by little, organically, day after day. Because life, at the end, is that. Life happens every single day. And every single day changes a little bit of who we are. Now, it is really hard to think of a project to which we are committed that doesn't change us. When we decide to run a marathon and we commit on that, we are changed by that training. When we decide to write a book, when we decide to write an episode, we are changed by those activities. But those daily activities that are part of that taming. We are taming the project is taming us. And it is the same with people. It is the same with every single relationship we have in our lives. Friendships, teacher-students, romantic relationships, doesn't really matter. Every single day we are investing our lives in things we care. And because we invest time in those things become important to us. Something that we see in the book is that the Little Prince and the fox, they change through the book. When the Little Prince is saying goodbye, he says, I am sorry that you're gonna be sad. I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to harm you. But you asked me to tame you. You asked me to be your friend. And the fox says, yes, I'm gonna be sad. But I want so many things. Every time I see the cornfields, I will remember your hair. Every time I see the stars, I will think of you. I will remember your smile. Through the book, both the Little Prince and the fox change. And I think that is what we are forgetting about organically living our lives. That things are allowed to change us. I'm not gonna go into details if they are changing for good or for bad, but when we approach life slightly, little by little, building rituals, we are opening our heart to the options that our friends will change us. Many studies have revealed that we are the average of the 5 or 7 closest friends that we have. We share habits, we share ways of thinking, and when we're trying to make friends and when we're trying to get close to people, we need to be open to be tamed by them, and they will be tamed by us. It is really hard to explain how this happens, and it is really hard to actually live, because we are in a society where everybody is claiming to be just who we are, and that everybody needs to respect who we are. And we do some concessions for people, we accommodate for people, but then we should ask, are we accommodating for the right people? Are we accommodating for the right project? Are we accommodating for the right things? Are those things accommodating to us? Are they also concerned or aware of the context that is part of who we are? And if so, are we both changing at the same time? Because there is nothing wrong with letting other people into our lives. What is wrong is to expect that they will be dancing to the rhythm of our tango. I think that's the most important secret that these little folks reveals. Yes, what's essential, it's invisible to our eyes. Yes, that is very nice, but remembering that we need to commit every single day to our project, to our dreams, to the people we care, I think that's the biggest secret, and that's something we've forgotten.